Hi there. Welcome to Physics with Dr. K. Obviously, I'm Dr. K. What will you find on this channel? We'll discuss mostly physics topics at the junior and senior undergraduate level. Occasionally, we will dare venture into grad school, where we will cover some topics that you might find in a core class of a typical R1 level American PhD university. Freshmen and sophomores, don't worry, I got you covered too. Occasionally, I'll bring up some topics that you might see in your Physics 101 or 102 class. And pre-meds? Did someone say pre-meds? Yes, even for the pre-med students, I plan to have some content for you. There'll be lots of quantum mechanics and its applications to atomic physics, nuclear physics, particle physics, and so on. Sometimes I'll include other subject areas like statistical mechanics, it's my favorite course in grad school, and of course some classical mechanics. You probably won't see any electromagnetism here, mostly because I wasn't very good at it in grad school. And that's not just because Jackson was a traumatic experience. So why did I create this channel? I enjoy teaching students, and it's not something I get to do much in my day-to-day life. And then there was my experience in grad school. That experience was that grad school, we focused so much on the math, we did so many homework problems, but we rarely had a chance to go really deep into some of the physics problems that we were tackling and why these particular problems were interesting to do in the first place. It's been 13 years since I graduated with a PhD, and in that time I've built a wealth of experience doing physics day to day. My professional experience as a physicist has taught me that sometimes really simple looking problems can teach you a lot about a physical system. There's a reason why we teach you the hydrogen atom, for example, or why if you study molecular physics you might be interested in the hydrogen molecule. As we go through some of these videos, I will try to emphasize not just the math that you're doing and how you do some of that math. That's important, of course, if you want to be a successful physicist. But I can tell you, doing integrals is not being a physicist. Getting physical insight from all that math that you've done and what it truly means out there in nature, that's the beauty of being a physicist. I had a friend in grad school who struggled to do math, but I was always amazed at how this friend was able to use his limited math skills to do really complicated problems, maybe sometimes with a minus sign, mistake here and there. But when he looked at this problem, he truly understood what this simple problem was trying to tell him about the physics he was learning. And that's sort of where I want to emphasize on this channel. We'll study some problems, and I want to make sure that you walk away every time you see a video and you go, wow, I really learned something today. I didn't realize that this complicated thing in physics could be understood pretty simply. Now you might wonder, who am I? Am I qualified to teach physics? Yes. I hold a physics PhD from the University of Arizona in Tucson. My specialization was in theoretical nuclear physics, and I will probably include some content on what that area of nuclear physics was all about. It was a time I enjoyed quite a lot. I now work as a research physicist for one of the Department of Energy labs. And these days, I work at the interface of atomic and nuclear physics. I do much of what I did in my PhD. Write a lot of computer code, derive a lot of equations, and try to study what is the importance of this effect I'm including in this big computer code, or not. I hope you enjoy the content. It really is created for you. And I guess, ultimately, my real goal here is to take your average B student in physics that might be a bit frustrated, wondering, can I really do physics? Yes, you can. I was a B student in physics at times, and I managed to get A's in the end. The way I'm going to turn you from a B student into an A student is that we're going to focus on the things that truly matter in physics. Physical understanding. Sure, we're going to have to cover a bit of math here and there. Maybe you've forgotten how to find the eigenvalues of a 2x2 matrix. That's something you should really know how to do, and it's definitely something we will cover. Anyway, thanks for listening. Join me on this journey as I too discover some physics that I have long forgotten, that 20 years down the line from being an undergraduate student, I too am like, oh wow, I guess that's how that works. Anyway, Thanks again.